Hey guys, how's it going? It's that Dead Medic here, and welcome back to Call of Cthulhu. Now, where we last left off, we left the Sanders residence, and we killed the I like to think we killed the Shambler. We sent it back into the painting. We're now trying to figure out where the bookkeeper is to find out the mysterious of this dagger we found. And without any further ado, let's just jump into it. So, it's called Chapter 7. Chapter 7, The Nameless Bookstore. The Shambler turned to be much more than the artwork painted by Sarah Hawkins, as a huge creature came out of the painting to attack Pierce. After a hard fight, the detective managed to send it back into the painting. He later discovered that the dagger he used to repel the creature was sold to Sanders by a man named Aldron Drake, the owner of the Nameless Bookstore. Pierce decides to pay the library a visit. Yes, that's where we left off last time, you know, a little blood on the door always looks great. Hello? As I said last time, still say again, we need a gun.
Where is the bookseller?
Yes, where is he?
Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams. It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century.
Ah, yes, is it? This practical work written by Sigmund Freud, for a psychologist, describes the techniques of analysis interpretation of dreams. The analysis must follow several rules, especially that of free association, a principle announced by Freud in the end of the 19th century. It treats dreams in a way revealing buried desires. I cannot believe that this theory is applicable to my nightmares. You never know. Medicine up. Let's have a little...
An old diary.
Another Diary of the Passageway, Volume 4. The pastor declared himself to be the prophet. He renounced God and worshipped a strange pagan entity with a monstrous appearance. His wife tried to reason with her husband, but in vain. He was convinced that he must listen to the voice in his head because it holds the truth. Okay. Hello? Right, something was smashed here. Alright, blimps. Skeletons. Nice. Human body. What do we have here? Handbook on Anatomy and Dissection. Book 2. Very nice. How is our progression going? Oh, we have character points too. That one. That one. Okay. Enter, confirm, skills. Good sanity. Meet the Shambler. Still shaking, but our sanity is even lower. Jesus Christ. Dark water. Places. Yep, been there. The occult. The dagger of the ancients, that's what it's called. This exceptional dagger of the Ottoman origin probably dates from that century. It bears the elder sign on its hilt. It apparently belongs to Paragil Ibram Pasha. I butchered that one. Grand Vizier of the Court of Suleiman the Magnificent. Legend tells that Paragili used the symbol in the dagger to protect the court from the creature that haunted the mirrors of the palace. What is certain is that Solomon had his vizier executed. Did he fear him after the demonstration of power? Please don't just have this big painting I'm lugging around. Knowledge. That's just that stuff there we found. Okay. Ooh. Dark Water History. Harry Campbell. A Puritan colony led by Reverend John Wickwood settled on the island during the 17th century. I think that's a bit of a typo there. They named the island Darkwater because of the dark shades of the sea. They believed it was because of the peculiar colour of the rocks surrounding the island. They erected the first building among where the Hawkins manor, the church, and the cemetery. So the first buildings were Hawkins Manor Church Cemetery. Okay. The rare documents and handwritten notes that they left spoke of nightmares, deviant behaviours. They disappeared in the beginning of the 18th century. Freaky. Okay, let's just duck back here. Nice glowing lantern. A chalice that looks oddly spaced out. Okay, this guy seems to be very fascinated with the human mind and anatomy and all that fun stuff. Ooh, oil. Maybe we should use the lantern a bit more. Ooh. Another book, History Darkwater Volume 4. In the 19th century, the American whaling industry reached its peak. The rest of the world, whales gradually disappeared from the waters surrounding Darkwater. This phenomenon appears even more mysterious because up until then, the region was favoured refuge for crustaceans? I don't know. I can't read. In 1847, after a month's pursuit, the Silver returned to the port with a gigantic creature on board. Its crew asserts the sea monster had eaten all the disappeared whales. After a night of ferocious combat, the survivors managed to drag the beast onto the whaling ship. Very nice. Someone playing chess by themselves too, it looks like. Okay. Okay, back here maybe then.
What happened here?
Yes, what did happen here?
Let's start over. Where did they break in from?
Potentially here, it looks
Blood.
like.
Seems like amateur work.
Yeah. Recreating the scene from...
To whom does this footprint belong?
Yes, makes me wonder. Medicine?
This burglar seems to be rather clumsy.
I don't think there's anything really to check back here. No, it's just dark. Alright. Another painting with a... Ooh.
What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene? What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work?
Who knows?
What killed all these animals?
Cockroaches. Those are big cockroaches. Cult. Ooh.
What the... Charles Hawkins?
Whoa.
Looks like the symbol rejected Hawkins. Where did I see it?
On the dagger.
What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess?
Right. Oh, I heard his
Sarah
brain.
Hawkins helped hide something in this safe.
Yes, but what?
Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here.
Yes.
Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
Everything. Yes, everything is. Also, what's with your reconstruction, mate? You're going a bit crazy there, it looks like. Alright, let's have a look.
What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
Key of Relay. Relay? I don't know. This key that bears the Elder Sign is the only one capable of protecting your psyche. It is form of the cylindrical medallion hanging at the end of a heavy chain. Hundreds of years ago, the star, and a bunch of whose purpose is to push back the forces of the great odd ones, were engraved in the center. Everything points it to being Charles Hawkins that tore it from its last owner, an Egyptian antique dealer. In press cuttings, they mention the misdemeanor. The date of the robbery coincides with the last of Hawkins' trips to Cairo. It remains to be seen whether he knows of the true purpose of the artifact. Try to find it. Okay.
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
It must be. Even you're taking these sleeping pills. Are you sure you're not from this island? Okay. Handbook of Anatomy in this section, book 1. Okay. Medicine's up. How is my medicine going? Amateur.
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
Drake's memoirs. The pages need to be hidden here if possible to read. If somebody finds these memoirs, there will be no doubt that I'm in serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and bones are still in this plane of reality in order that they are recovered and burned. The funeral urn must be given to my dear mother if she is still of this world. The message follows of a capital importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates the accuracy of a sharper's mind can hope to gain access to my most precious possession. It lies within my safe, and the clues of the combination are to be found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combine in the Greek world. Each cylinder is a number, even if, as the celebrated author says, order is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of the imagination. Indeed, despite my preference for organized chaos, I must admit the reasons usually prevails in the end. If by chance a person, or should I say genius, was to match my intellect and find the combination of the safe, I would ask that they deliver its content to the safekeeping of my friend and colleague, Professor Armitage of the Miskatonic University. The content of this safe is not only a vast digest of knowledge, but also a weapon that's far too dangerous for it to fall in the wrong hands. I hope that you'll be able to appreciate the danger that this represents, and that you'll act accordingly. In any event, I will neither be there to guide you nor suffer from your actions. Okay. So to somehow figure out how to open this safe.